I think that'll work. What's the blank? Oh, get name. So that's because get name isn't set the first go round. But let's just remove that anyways, because we don't need to be doing that anymore. So we also want to pass the selection. But I don't think that gets passed through the list, so list also needs to pass selection. You could certainly get Linux to run on almost anything. Like, I mean, when they got it to run on all the mini iPods back in the day, or even the big iPods. Yeah, but why would you use a 5-year-old operating system? That makes no sense to me, who's on a rolling release and gets updates constantly. Truth is, Microsoft doesn't make money off you using an operating system for 5 years, so that's why they don't want you to continue to do that. It's always money. Alright, so item is 14. Oh wow, my music stopped. Unfortunate. Jeff, I want to see, well, of course people still use XP, but that doesn't mean that Microsoft wants to give a fuck about them. If you're still using XP, Microsoft doesn't care very much about you unless they can sell you an upgrade. Alright, so for this, we're going to do a similar thing. First, we should really set the selection. Cannot read selection of undefined. Okay. Oh, because it's item list. I am not loving the Spotify update because it crashes on Linux every like 10 minutes, so I have to use the web player. It has some issue decoding my local MP3s or some shit, I don't know. So this is not set, so selection equals this.props.selection, like a type. So then we just use selection there, because the context of this changes inside there. Well, sure, like I said, they only care about money. And I mean, I don't blame them. They got 20,000+ developers. They gotta care about money. I think he's just trolling. all stretched out. So let's set the selection. So selection. So when you double click on a row, we want to change the selection. So that's going to be an item. Yeah. On click. Let's make sure that is actually a thing we can do. So it doesn't happen if I single click, but if I double, alright, we're good. Borland C++. Use QBasic. Let's just all revert back. So on double click we'll have an event. What will be in that event? I feel like that's an issue with Chrome because there's clearly stuff here. Some people might think that you're referring to a website, but I know you are not. LNW, I assume you're talking to me? So oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of chat going on in the room, so I wasn't sure you were talking to me or just talking to everyone. My favorite programming language is probably, at the moment, it's probably Go or Python. I don't really know. Go because of speed, Python because of A, because it's pretty much everywhere nowadays, and B, because it's quite mature, and now that Python 3 is becoming a more widely used thing, it's becoming a lot easier to use. Alright. So now that we have it, double clicking, we have this dispatch marker. That does change, so it is the ID. Let's see what this is all about. Will that seem to just break stuff? Oh no, we removed that. So React ID is that, which is fine. So we want that there. We want to know so current element mounted root node ID. So we have props. We're passing a key. So mount index is 4. But whatever format, I don't know. I think it's just a hierarchy of the elements that are above it so that it knows how to update, but I'm not sure the specifics. It is a unique identifier, yeah. So this is the index in which it was mounted. This is the depth. So yeah, if you look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that would be the component above it, I believe. So 8 would be its mount depth. So I could get the DOM node, but I don't want that. What I really want is, I guess I can use the ID, but I thought I passed a key to it, right? So where can I get the key? So here's the key. Is that actually set? It is set. So that's fine. I don't know. Wow. Lots of questions. You lost the stream? That's strange. I can still see it, so maybe refresh. Den has 0. I am a consultant, so I consult with a bunch of different companies to build software for them or fix their existing software or DevOps stuff, etc. Browsers it will support, probably anything modern. I haven't tested, but I usually don't test an IE because if you use IE, I probably hate you. So let's do this. Is it something simple like that? It probably is. I mean, item, that's a props, but undefined. Is it in props? No. That's fucking stupid. Let's look it up. So we're setting key properly.